someone were looking to purchase a home this year, what would you tell them as far as when they first go out there and start looking at the market? You know they want to do their research. You know they want to kind of get out there and spend a little time looking around, and they're probably going to a lot of open houses or maybe hiring a realtor. But what should they be looking at? What should they be thinking about their own lifestyle when they're looking to purchase a home this year?
I would say not only looking at the size of the house and the size of the rooms, but how you would live in them.
Okay.
Are the closets adequate? You know, 3 bedrooms is pretty vague. Do they have walk-in closets? Do they have small little cubbies, you know, from the 1940s that you're going to try to put all of your clothes in? That's not really going to work. Do they have, you know, nice dry basements? Do they have, you know, adequate garage space?
Okay.
How you live in the space is much more important than the number of square feet.
Okay. Because you're probably going to be stuck with it for quite a while, right? Yes. I mean, at least 5 to 10 years, you want to be making sure that you're in that property.
Yeah, and kind of try to foresee, you know, this is how it would work for us now, and how can we mold it to work for us in 10 years? Is it flexible?
In the future. So something that they could maybe grow into, maybe a little bit bigger than they needed if they were thinking about starting a family, or, you know, thinking about maybe building into a home office, or, you know, anything like that, something they could grow into?
Yeah, absolutely.
At that point. Great. Great. So if they were thinking about, you know, kind of waiting 2 to 5 years, would you change how you think about that? Would you think maybe more, you know, holding off or looking at different locations? Or if they were kind of looking out 2 to 5 years, would you tell them to try to fix their credit, or, you know, do anything like that where they're really kind of putting more money aside or making any of those type of changes?
Yeah, definitely. I would treat those 2 to 5 years as a training period.
Okay.
You know, you need to make sure your financial house is in order and pay down any of that debt, and save early and save often.
Okay.
You know, you don't want to come up on the 1-year mark and say, oh my gosh, we need a down payment.
Right.
And now they're requiring 5% instead of 3%. Okay. Save early and often. And, you know, compounding interest can be either your worst enemy or your best friend. If you're paying off debt, it's your worst enemy. So start paying that off and start saving, and let that compounding interest make you money.
Excellent, excellent. So pay the debt first and fast.
Yes,
and then
fast.
And start putting that money towards that down payment, or towards, you know, kind of building up your credit.
Absolutely.
Great.